So hello friends, welcome back to the new video of Coding Logics. Today we are going to discuss how to print different type of patterns in C++. But before that, if you are new to this channel, please hit the subscribe button and press the bell notification for all updates. So let's start with the very first pattern, how to print this basic rectangular pattern with the help of C++ language. So here we can see there are a rectangle with a rows equal to 4 and columns equal to 4. So firstly we will see the first row. All the rows are similar to the first row, so we can print the first row first, and the another rows will be print by a single for loop. We will see in the code how to print that. Firstly, we will see the first loop how to print the first row. We will have to apply a for loop here. For I is equal to 1, I is less than equal to m, the number of columns. The size we provide to the compiler. So let's start. We will see with the code. Firstly, we will include the header files. Hash include iostream using namespace std. After that, we will write the code here in int main. We will write here how many rows we want and how many columns we want in the form of n and m, but before that we will also declare it here int n comma m here, and we will take the value from the user. How many numbers of row and number of columns do you want? N for number of rows and m for number of columns. So here we will apply the first for loop for int I is equal to 1 and I is less than equal to n I plus plus. Here will be print the first row and the for loop will print all the four rows. So for the second loop we will see for int j is equal to 1 and j is less than equal to m, the number of columns, and j plus plus. Here we will print the star cout star, and when the each loop will end we will also have to print the next line. So after this loop we will have to print the next line handle, and the code is completed. We will run the code. So for the first we will have to print the number of rows downwards, that will be downwards, that we will print the 5, and number of stars number of columns we will have to print this. So there will be 5 rows and 5 columns here. We will run this next time also. Here we will print likewise 5 rows, and here we will print like 3 columns. So there will be 3 columns and 5 rows. So our first pattern is completed. Now we will move to the second pattern. So our next pattern is a hollow rectangle. So how to print this hollow rectangle? Firstly, we have printed this simple rectangle. We have to do some changes and we can print this hollow rectangle. For that, we will have to apply some three conditions. How to do that? Firstly, we can check how the lines are filled in the row number 1, and we can see in the row number 1 and row number n they are full stars, lines having full stars, and the column number 1 and column number n m we have full lines. So other than that we have blank spaces. So we will see in the code. We can paste this program one code here. We will copy this code and paste in it here, and we will apply some conditions here. The first loop will be same, remain will be same, and the second loop will be remain same. Here some condition will be applied like this. If we will see if here we will apply the condition, some condition. The first condition is that if the first row means I is equal to 1, I is equal to 1, we will print the star. The second condition is if I equal to n, the last row means the last row, if I is equal to n, we will print the star. And for the columns that is vertically, for column number 1, that is that loop will be run from j. So from j equal to 1, or j equal to n, m, sorry, for columns there is a variable m. So if there is for condition, we will print the star here, this star. Otherwise, else we will print cout a blank space in it here, and the cout handle to print in the next line, and our code is complete. So let's run this code and we will see. Firstly, we will print this pattern only for 4 number of rows and 4 number of columns. See, we have the same pattern here. For if you have to put the spaces inside this like this, we can also do it like we can put the space here. So if you have put the space here, extra space here, we will also have to put the extra space here also, so that it will balance out. And if we run it, putting 4 as a row and 4 as a column, it will display a rectangle. So this is our code. So our second pattern is also complete. If you understand this two type of pattern, please comment down on the video. The other type of patterns, the pattern 3, we have the star pattern, triangular pattern, and the pattern 4 is also a triangular pattern. We will discuss in the upcoming video. But if you understand this video, please comment down and like the video, share the video. I will meet you in the next video. Till then, thank you.